All right, welcome back to LearnWire. I've got a brand new video for you and a software that you have not seen. This is called Question Generator. And so let's jump into my Question Generator review. So what is this software? Well, this software is going to remove most of the SEO manual tasks around content generation, content management at scale using specifically WordPress. If you're running several blogs or having a full PBN network, this is a perfect tool for you. So you can use it for quality content and quality workflow for your niche websites. It specifically uses WordPress at the time of making this review video. Who knows if they'll expand out to other content management platforms, but for now it is WordPress. And then at the same time, many professional SEO companies, agencies use private blog networks, PBNs, and this will also help you to manage those sites, which will help those sites to continue to have their authority and their value, right? So it's important to continue to update even PBN sites to make them look as natural as possible, and updating them often and updating them with fresh content. So who is this question generator software for? Well, it's, like I said, for SEOs running PBNs or multi-WordPress site owners that need more automation and efficiency. So you can go to their site and see all of their stats and go check it out. There will be a link below. I am going to video chapters below. So if you want to skip to pricing or to the demo or anything like that, you can. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the features in the demo first, and then we'll go over the pricing later on in the video. Okay. So here's their site. I'm going to go ahead and sign into my account. And as you can see, they have videos to get you started right away. And it's really simple to use. We have our WordPress plugin over here. So I will also show you that connection, but basically I'm connected. You can go to WordPress and literally search for a question generator, and you'll easily just push one button and install the plugin. And then you basically just put in your API key that they give you, and then you're good to go. It's connected. So first, you can just see right here, it's going to give you some of the stats, some of the keywords that I've been tracking over here, and your last articles generated. So it's a really easy dashboard right over here. You can buy more credits, connect your API, and so forth. So this is pretty much it. You have your main navigation bar up here. You can find new content ideas, get an AI article. So those are the two main things you can do. Find ideas. This is the same as this right here. So that's where you're going to really naturally start. So we're going to come over here. It's going to tell you the tips to get good ideas over here, but I'm going to go ahead and let's see if I can come up with a different topic. I guess for this one right here, we're going to go with camping tips. So camping tips. I'm just going to type in camping tips. We're going to put in, it is specific to language and country based on the results that it's going to give you. I'll come down over here to United States and we'll push search. And this is really cool. This can be used literally for its keyword research functionality. You're going to give it some time. It's going to blink right here telling you to reload, and that's going to continue during its research process. You can stick with just Google right now. For this example, just to show you, I'm going to turn off Windows. I'm going to turn off Amazon, and I guess we can leave YouTube on there, but you can actually control those right over here. And you'll be able to download your results in a CSV file. And then one of the coolest features is this button over here. You can actually turn this on, and I've turned this on. I can show you that later on, but I don't want to turn it on for this because I don't have any sites in the camping niche. But if I turn this on, it basically means that any new items right over here, it's going to give you a nice fresh start based on that keyword. Any information, any new topics or keywords that the database finds, it's going to email you. And I've already been testing this out over the last week. I've had access for over a week to the software. It's going to actually email you and say, hey, we found 47 new suggestions that have to do with camping tips. And so you can constantly stay ahead in your niche market, right, in that category for new content ideas. So you can be the first to write that content for that topic. So that's really, really cool. A nifty feature right there. So you just turn that on, but now watch, I'm going to say reload. And then now look, it's refreshed all these numbers down here. Now you can go and you can look at questions, do's and don'ts of camping right here, do's and don'ts. Now it doesn't have a difficulty metric. It's not telling us how difficult the keyword is. And it's also not telling us, now we can go and take this a step further but this is going to be based on the position right here. This is going to be based on autos is where they're getting all their keywords from. So if you're wondering that, it's not getting it from SEMrush or Ahrefs, it's getting it from an auto suggest type functionality. Okay, so it's going and finding all these keywords for us. So here's all the questions, right? What do I need for camping my first time? You go ahead and you mark that as a favorite, right? And you can go and look at prepositions, comparisons, 175, related, and then here's the new keywords, fresh keywords that it's found. And this will continue to change every time you log in here or you turn that alert on as well. So best camping tips for families, best camping tips and tricks. So you're going to come through here and find something that just seems, like my tip would be find something that seems like it's kind of a rare keyword. Rooftop tent camping tips and tricks. That looks pretty good too. So maybe we would favorite that one. Okay. So the next, what you're going to do is you can come over and you can look at your ideas. And then we would come back and then you have all these other different things like clip art, chat GPT, coloring, side hustle. Here's all the other things that we've been searching for, right? You can come back at any time and get back into this right here. And then you're going to see your favorites. So as you go through here, you have your questions, and then you can go over inside of this category. You have 2 favorites that you've saved, right? Now, you can generate your article just by clicking right over here. And that's what I'm going to do. If we go back to the main page, you can also go and create an article based on your own keyword that you find in your own software as well. So that works as well. That's where you would go. I guess let me just show you that. So once you get back to this home page over here, you can go create an AI article right here. And it's going to take you to this page right here. And this is where you're going to have credits, bulk credits, and you can come in and you can add all your titles right here. And you can go and use this platform this way. And this would be for bulk. You can actually create hundreds of articles and schedule them all out. Look at this. You can create up to 200 articles at the same time and then schedule them all within a 30-day period or a 60-day period, whatever you want to do. But this is the bulk article generator. I'm not going to show that in this video. I don't want this video to get too long. We're going to go create an article the way that you would if you were going to put a little bit more attention into each article. But just know you can build out full-blown 200 articles on a site and launch a site very quickly with this tool. So I'm going to go back to ideas, go back to camping, and then we have our favorites over here. And let's go and grab this article here. And we're going to say generate the article, and you're going to say how many subtitles, right? And so for now, they're looking at increasing this, but for now it's 2, 3, 4, or 5. Let's just leave it on the standard setting right there. That's how many H2s or subheadings it's going to have. Now I'm going to leave this checked, but mind you, they're still working on trying to get more relevant images. So don't be alarmed if it doesn't come back with the most relevant images. They actually recommend going and getting your own images for the time being, probably. So you can check this off if you don't want it to. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the automatic table of contents. Of course, we want that on. That's really cool. And then include auto-generated images. They actually have it defaulted to no, but I want to show you that feature, even though, like I said, I don't know any other AI generators right now that's spot on either. There's a lot of other tools I've tried that does this full automated blog system. The images is the trickiest part for the developer. But we're going to leave that on just to see what it comes up with. AI content generation. I'm going to go ahead and it tells you what your credits are right now. I've got 39 credits left. Content task created. Now, it's creating the article right now. We can say view article. It's probably not going to be done, but right now it says processing right here, and it's going to take a couple minutes. We're going to come back in a minute. And that's the beauty of doing the bulk, right? You can do a bunch of these articles at once and then just kind of come back in an hour or 20 minutes, and then they'll all be written. We can see one over here. What are the most profitable side hustles? I did this one. It's in one of my niches that I'm in. So we can go and click on this, and I publish this. So here's what the platform looks like right over here. We can publish it right away to WordPress. We can download it. We can copy, we can save, we can mark as unpublished. They even have a tool right over here. You can mark it. So I marked it as published. It means that I don't have to write this article again. I already published it. Really cool. I like when developers are thinking of the actual customer and the user, these little things like this, so we don't get lost just saying that we published it. I really, really like that feature. All right. So we have a site that you guys know that I run, Realistic Pay. and so forth. So you can actually go and right over here, here's the gallery where you could go in and update anything about, so here's the subheadings. You can actually move this. And if I actually updated anything right here, because it's connected to my WordPress site, I can actually push the update button and it would actually update in real time. So we can actually go and maybe test that out. But before I do that, I believe that I'm ranking for this keyword, and I just wanted to show you that. I'm going to pull up my SERP robot on my other screen. And yes, it looks like according to today, I should be ranking for this keyword around number 26. So what are the most profitable side hustles? I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to go into a incognito window, and we're going to see if I'm ranking for this keyword that I 100% just put AI content, wrote it, and put it on my site. And here we are. What are the most profitable side hustles to make money? So we're ranked in the between 20 and 30 right now. This is going to be a pretty decently competitive keyword, even though there's not a lot of searches for that exact keyword. But we can click on it and go and check out what it looks like on the site. And here's my site. And here's what it looks like. Here's the table of contents right here. And if someone clicks on it, it's HTML. So it's going to take you right down to the subheading right there. And we have images and so forth. So here's the entire content piece. And it's ranking. It has no internal links. I haven't done anything to the site, and you can see that it is ranking. So again, here's AI content ranking on Google. They are not penalizing AI content. So that's how you would connect that. And if we wanted to, we could actually move this up. Let's just say I came in here and wanted to change something. Let's say under how to choose the right side hustle. All right, so I'm going to add this link. I'm going to mark that. So we've added potential opportunities. We've added it to another web page on the site, and I'm going to push save. And then I'm going to come back up here and I'm going to push the update button. WordPress article scheduled for update. It's pending update right now. It should update pretty quickly. Okay, so this is super, super cool. It only took about 60 seconds, maybe 120 seconds. You can go live to the site. So once you're in the dashboard and you make a change, this is fully integrated with your website. We just added this link right over here. You guys saw I pushed update over here, and then you can go and you can just view your site. It'll take you right over to your site, and you can see that the new link is now published right over here under this, right over here. Here's the link, right? Here's the internal link we just added. And we can click on it and it takes you to the other page on the site. So that is really, really cool. So you can go and schedule, and you can actually schedule your updates and so forth. So that's what the site looked like, or what a article looks like. Let's go back over to create your articles. And let's look at that one that we just created real quick. So we have, what do I need for camping first time? We'll go look at that. But first I want to show you, you get an email every time something shows up. And obviously that is why the images are turned off. This image right here is not relevant whatsoever. So you would just want to make sure you turn off the images. I'm kind of scared to look at the rest of the images, but we'll still go and dive in. But right here, you get an email. Your content, what do I need for camping the first time, is generated. You also get alerts for the keywords. We'll click right here, and here's the camping tips keywords. And if you turn on that alert, every time it finds new ones, you'll get an email as well. So let's go check out the page. This is where you'll go and you'll do your updates. Obviously, that's a horrible image right there. So you would just come in here to the gallery of Pixabay. I'm glad they're using Pixabay because it's way bigger than Pexels. And we'll just say camping, and we'll push enter, and then we'll go and grab something that's more relevant right here. Choose me, and you can choose it as the main picture, and you can choose it for the subheadings. So they make it just super intuitive. The interface I really, really like, actually, just super intuitive, super easy. You actually know how long each subheading is as well. And then they're building in, I'm not going to go over this as well, but they're building in this keywords section right here. This is how you're going to be able to optimize using these keywords that they're finding that are keywords that should be used in your article for SEO purposes. So we can also come through, and I want to view the article. We have definitely a good primary image. We have our automatic table of contents created, and we have the content right here. What to pack your first time camping trip. Don't really like that, but that one's good right there. And we'll change. So we need to change out the how to prepare and forget these. So what you would do is, I think you can do that from in here as well. Nope, that's just the article. So we would just come right back out over here and we'll say camping. Literally doesn't take long at all. We'll go and grab another one, choose me, and we want to go for this one here. And then we would just do it one more time. You can select and upload your own image right here that you create in Canva or something like that. But we're going to go right here, camping, and we'll grab one more right here, choose me, and go for the last one. And then you can go and preview your article again right here. And we have all these relevant images right here. That one we would change as well, but there's all your images. So you can just see, you can do everything inside of here. And then what you would do is you can save this. And then you can go to publish to WordPress. I'm not going to publish this to my money site, to my, where I talk about making money online, but you would just select your site right here. I have one site connected, and you would just push, when do you want to schedule this, today or tomorrow? And then you would push close, and then you would push save right there. And then you can mark it as published as well. So if I publish this right here and I go and I choose tomorrow, right? You choose a category and then send this content right here. So it's going to send it on that time and so forth. So that is what an article will look like. What else can I show you? You can also have an auto save feature in here where it'll automatically save. It does give us the word count right here of the article and the language and so forth. So just a really well thought out platform that we have here. You can also connect your site, and they have this question generator ranking system right here. Well, they'll actually compare your site to your competitors. You can create a rank track project right there, and your average rank, I can click on that. It's going to give us all kinds of statistics and so forth that we can dive into. I'm not going to get in too much into this, but you actually can tell it which sites you want to say as a competitor. And it can give you the tracked pages and more of a keyword rank tracker and so forth. You can add more queries to check as well. So you can see my site right here, Realistic Pay, ranked 49, Side Hustle Nation 62, Financial Wolves 96, and Adam Monfroy 0. So I'm actually ranking better than those other two sites for that query. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, one last feature that I think is really important to bring. They just launched this a couple days ago. Greg is the founder of the software, and he just reached out to me and let me know, hey, we've got this really cool feature also. Okay, so we'll jump in. If you come over here to like your articles, and you can see the articles that you're publishing and so forth. And I love how it says, again, it says published. It says it's ready, but we haven't published this, and I didn't actually schedule that one as well. So you can see how you can quickly manage so many different projects and sites with this tool. You can come over here as well and look, I have one site connected to it. And what we can do is you can click on it here, plugin update, or you can, it's telling us that the plugin is up to date. Really cool. Gives us some more information. But we're going to say edit our content. Now check this out. I've only hooked this tool up, and I only published one article with this actual tool, right? And that was, I believe, this one right here. And it says 1 day of updated, even though I wrote this article like 3 weeks ago. I wrote this article a long time ago, but because we went and added one internal link, technically the page was updated. And look, it clearly updates right here. 1 day ago, we just added that. You can add an automation schedule, and you're going to see what I'm going to do right over here. But look, it brought in 130 articles that we have on the site right here, right? We can go and update anything. So right here, do you pay taxes on plasma donations? This was created 21 days ago. If I come over here, we're going to edit this article. And this is a brand new feature they just launched. And this is how you can go, because this is one of the biggest problems that people have with updating their sites, keeping updated. You can update and add fresh content on a schedule. You can add updated internal links as well. So we have all the subheadings that automatically brought all this information in, even though I did not create this content from Question Generator. So it's definitely connected to your site, and it's really, really intelligent. We have all these different ideas right over here that we can go and add more content at schedule right over here. So here's one right over here. Let's just say, if I click on that, It's going to add it over here and add and generate. We can click the add and generate button. It's going to add 1 credit right here. We're going to say, now they are going to be working on a credit type system, and they don't have this out, but I can tell you right now that they are going to work on it and launch it in the future, where these little ones where it's only going to add like a paragraph, they're going to try to work on fractions of a credit, like a quarter of a credit or something like that. So just keep in mind that they are aware that it shouldn't be, because it only costs 1 credit to create an entire like 1,500 word article, right? 1 credit. But also doing these little tiny tasks like this also cost 1 credit. They're aware of that. They're working on the system to get it to where it's like a quarter, an eighth or a quarter or a half of a credit. So just keep that in mind. So we would just generate the content right here. All right, so now we have all this content right here. We can add a link to it as well. I'm just going to add to article right there. And these over here are actually where you would want to link your content to. Now I don't see where my net linking suggestion is right here, but it should be giving us somewhere on our site where we should, but technically there is no other content on our site that talks about, plasma, donating plasma. So maybe it just is not finding anything relevant on the site. So I'm going to try to find one more example, but then you can go and schedule this update. We can still want to schedule this update, and I'll just schedule it for now. It's going to schedule that. So it's going to actually add that new paragraph to my site. But you could schedule this for a month. So you could actually, if you have an important pillar piece of content, you can actually schedule it to update every 3 months, add in a paragraph. And for the next, spend 10 minutes doing this. And then for the next year, you're going to have like 4 updates on your article. So super, super cool stuff. Okay, cool. So I just checked some things out. So you have this color code right here. I'm going to go and select all right here. And then you have all 130 articles we're going to look at. Now check this out. It's going to color code it. Now it's going to color code it into an orange area right here where it's probably anything orange or even red has not been updated. And then you can quickly look at all your articles and update them when they're in yellow, orange, or a red right here. Now you can see like this old article right here has been updated in the last 7 days, an article that I'm continuing to try to rank, but we're going to come back over here. This is a super cool thing because now we can look at this 16 ways students can make money online. This is very relevant to my niche website. And so if I come and click on this, we know we need to update this article. It's in orange, right? And this is what it's typically going to look like. Now, I don't know what the difference between green and blue is right over here. But what I can say is that this is, if it's super relevant to your website, then it is going to automatically give us net linking suggestions right here. So it can tell us that we can interlink to 15 ways to make extra money as a college student right here, how to make money on YouTube, all these different specific make monies, right? And then it can tell us real ways to make money from home for free right here. So you can go and click on this and it's going to open up that article, right? And then we can go and real ways to make money from home. If we click on that, real ways to make money from home for free. We just clicked on the link right there and it wants us to link. So I'll show you how to use this. So I believe I'm using it correctly. We're going to add a credit and then we're going to go and grab that actual link that it's suggesting that we interlink to this, right? So now we're going to update this with some fresh content, a fresh new paragraph. It hasn't been updated in over 90 days. And now we can come over here and add this more content, right? So I'm going to go over here. Looks like it generated some paragraphs for us. We're going to beef up this content. And then we just need to find a place right over here. And I don't see where one is. So I'm just going to say these and then real ways to make money from home for free. And then right here, real ways to make money at home for free. We go like that and we go to the link. We're going to throw in the suggested that I copied from our site and we're going to add to article saved. And then you just schedule the update and you can schedule it for today. And then that's going to update. I'm going to give it some time. We'll come back. The 16 ways students can make money. And then we'll be back in a minute. And you can see right here, you can sort it. You can actually sort this by updated. You can see the 16 ways students can make money. We updated this. It hasn't been updated in over 90 days. It says it's pending update right here, but we know in a couple of minutes it's going to automatically update. So we'll be back in a second. Okay, so we're back. 16 ways students can make money. I'm going to search for that on my site real quick. And it should be at the very, very bottom because we added new fresh content to the bottom of the page. And here is that. Also, check out these real ways to make money from home. And we interlinked to this article right over here, right? So as you can see, the brilliance behind the tool and with the popcorn theme, really cool. You have December 21st. This was last updated. It was published on September 1st, 2022, and it was just updated today, and it tells you. And that's what Google likes. They want fresh, updated content, right? So this is a brilliant tool. I have not seen any other tool that actually does this. This is really, really cool. All right, so let's go over the pricing now. So here is the monthly pricing. And it is in euros right here, 29, 59, and 89. They have different plans: run plan, ride plan, and fly plan. You can try this for free. Link is below, obviously, but I did put the USD dollars as well. So the plans start at $30, $62, and $94. This gives you 40 credits. This is the plan that I'm on right here, $94 a month. And it's going to give you 40 credits, but they are running a special. Obviously, this build yearly, save up to 60% is going to be the way to get into this, right? Because you're going to have $184 one-time payment for the entire year, $338 right here for the middle plan. And if you want to save 60%, so they're kind of doing something like ScaleNut did. They're really encouraging you to sign up for an annual plan. And if you spend $453 right here, boom, you're going to get 60% off right here, and you're going to get 40 credits per month and up to 40,000 words generated by AI right here. Boom. So, there's all kinds of ways that you can use this tool. Even if you want to use this just as a website updater, then the tool is, fantastic. I highlighted this down here as well. Offer will apply for maximum 12 months and is available until the 12/30/2022. So it is available for about 8 more days at the time that you're going to see this video. About 8 more days. This is the pricing. And I've been in talks with Greg about the pricing. This is just not a system that is going to, because it's so base and server load heavy, and they really want to stand by their quality of the software, that they're not going to be able to offer lifetime deals. It's not going to happen. They're not going to do lifetime deals. It's going to be, they're offering these annual plans at 60% off. It's because of what's going on in the background. They know their system and the cost, and they can't let thousands of people come in and then they have no way of paying the bills. Completely makes sense to me. I know a lot of people won't pick this up because it's not a lifetime deal, but certain tools, it just makes complete sense. There's just no way that this software would be sustainable if they did not actually have a annual renew or a monthly renew. So I'll just talk about, I'm not going to put together a list or anything, but I'll just talk about the pros of the software. It's super unique. I don't see any other softwares that are doing this. They're adding new features. Even in the 3 weeks of time that I've had access to the software, they've already added new features. They've added that interlinking feature. You're able to update your post. It completely integrates with your WordPress site, and you can completely manage your WordPress site without even logging into WordPress using this tool. You can create a brand new content they do use the latest generations of DaVinci 3, I believe, of ChatGPT, not ChatGPT, but GPT-3. So they're using the best GPT-3 available DaVinci, and I'm sure that they're going to continue to move forward to the best. They said they only want to use the best AI writers and so forth. So absolutely, this is a very intriguing tool, a very unique tool. It's not going to be for everybody if you're not managing a ton of websites. This is for people that are managing, more than probably 5 websites or more at a time. Then this would be for you, I believe. Or if you're a serious SEO agency or person, then this tool would be for you as well, for if you're managing PBNs or something. So I'm going to look at just one of the main cons is obviously the image generation. You're really not going to be able to use the image generator right now until they improve on that. I guess the good news for them is that there isn't really any other auto-generated, AI technology like this that gets the images right either. One of them is Shopia. I believe that's the one that I reviewed on one of my other channels. like a month ago, it did the same thing. It didn't have relevant images as well. So, if they can fix that somehow and be one of the first tools to kind of conquer that, then that would be really, really cool. But really, that was the only feature that, and I guess if they somehow could integrate some type of search volume to their keyword research tool, or even some type of difficulty. I know people like to see like if this, if it's some type of difficulty checker, and they could really quickly integrate something that just looked up the domain authorities of the top 10 sites, do an average, and then kind of just give you like a quick, reference if it's going to be tough or not. Those are the only two kind of maybe cons or things that I would like to improve. But, overall, I'm very impressed with the software, and, I'm excited to dive in and get to using the software. So again, link is below for question generator, and leave any comments if you have any other questions about this. If you want to see more videos, more specific videos on this, I showed you that my content I created ranked for it, that I created one article and it ranked. I showed you how easy it is to use the tool. It has keyword research functions. It has, keyword alert functionality. It has SEO functionality, AI content generation functionality. This has the entire works package right here. And that's why I think it's worth the price. And like I said, I'm not going to name drop, but there's another there's another AI content generator out there that is charging $500 for just 20 articles a month, 1,000 articles for like 40 articles a month, and then up to like 80 or 100 articles is $1,500 a month. So, when you look at it and compare it to that and all the customizations that we can do inside a question generator, I actually don't think the pricing's that bad. So those are my final thoughts. Hope you guys enjoyed this really long review. This is definitely one of the softwares where I needed to spend a lot of time to, get the information right. And really, hopefully I brought a pretty detailed review for you guys. All right. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time on LearnWire. Hit that like button and make sure to go check out Question Generator with the link below. Appreciate you guys. See you next time.